What's going on, everybody? I'm here today with the family in Rialto, California. And why are we here in Rialto? Because this is the hometown of FAD. I know you've heard me talk about them before. In my opinion, they're one of the most underrated rap groups. And like I said, this is their hometown. And just recently, about maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, the city of Rialto renamed a street to FAD Way. And there it is. How cool is that? So I had been wanting to come out here, see the sign, take a photo, but also FAD announced that they were going to be holding a little contest. They wanted some of their fans to come take a picture in front of the sign, submit their photos, and then they were going to choose their favorite, and the winner gets some FAD memorabilia and an autographed picture. So I dragged the family out to take some photos. Of course, you know, we had to bring the Suzuki Samurai for the pictures. And I just want to say congratulations to FAD. You ladies definitely deserve it. Again, what an amazing honor this is. So that's it. We saw the sign, we took our photos. Now it's time for us to take our long journey back because you know Rialto is way out. If you're a FAD fan, you saw what I did right there, but it was definitely a journey. It took us probably about an hour and a half to get here. Hopefully it'll be an hour and a half back. It might be a little more because there's probably going to be more traffic now. And then on top of that, it's about 190 degrees. And of course, there's no top on the Samurai. So again, quite a journey. And we have got to get back because I have to edit the photos and they're actually due today. So let's go. So something that you didn't see and I didn't talk about in that video of us taking the pictures is right when we got there, I was taking the stuff out of my wife's car. That's another thing. We had to take 2 separate cars all the way out there because my Suzuki only seats 2 people because of the speakers in the back. So my wife had to follow me all the way out there in her car. And when we got there, I was taking the tripod out, and right as I was setting it up, a car started coming down the street and it was going to pass right in between where I was standing with the tripod and where my Suzuki was, but then the car just stopped. And without really looking at the car, I just kind of, you know, quickly waved it to keep going, but I noticed that it wasn't going. So then when I looked up, I noticed that it was a police car, and I was like, oh, all right, not good, because as you can see in the pictures, my Suzuki isn't really parked legally. So I just kind of looked at him. I didn't really know what to say. And he was like, go ahead, man, take your picture. And I was like, well, I'm going to be a few minutes. I have to set this up. And he's like, that's cool. Take your time. And he turned the lights on top of his car to, you know, not exactly block the street, but to kind of be a safety barrier, you know, blocking my car. That way, if any cars came around the corner, they wouldn't crash into my Suzuki. And I thought that was really nice of him to do that. And so we very quickly took the pictures, and I told him, okay, thanks, we're done. And then he got out of his car and pulled out his cell phone, and he was like, you know, this is really cool. Do you mind if I take some pictures? And I'm like, yeah, of course. And he took a few pictures of my car, and then, you know, I thanked him again and he left. But then I looked at the pictures and I wasn't happy with any of them because, like I said, I rushed it because I was kind of nervous that he was sitting there watching us. So then once he left, I parked my car again and we retook all the photos. Then I went home, I edited the photos, I submitted one of them, and I think it was like within a minute of me submitting the photo, FAD liked it, and then they commented on the photo saying how much they loved it and that they would definitely be in contact with us soon. And I took that as a good sign. And they were supposed to announce the winner the next day. I think it was like 2 days later, they announced that we won the contest. And so, you know, that was really exciting. One of the things they were supposed to send out was an autograph photo. And they actually ended up sending us 2 autograph photos. One that was signed to me, my wife, and my son, which I thought was really nice of them. And then they sent a separate autographed photo that was signed just to 80s Life. The only problem is the photos got damaged during shipping. They got bent and crinkled, and then they actually got ripped on the top. Both photos look exactly the same. So that was kind of a bummer, but it's, you know, it's cool. My wife's good at this stuff. She'll tape this up and make it look nice. We'll put a book and try and get the creases out, and I'll frame it and it'll be good. Again, I thought it was really nice that they sent out 2 photos. So, and then on top of that, they also sent this really cool JJ FAD Way keychain and bottle opener. It's a little replica of what the street sign looks like. And I was excited about this one because I'm gonna assume that this is limited edition. I'm gonna guess that probably not a lot of people got these. So overall, really fun experience. You know, like I said, I wanted to go out there and see the street sign anyways and take a picture of it. And I thought this was a really cool way to do it. I was really happy that JJ FAD got to see our picture and that they really enjoyed the picture. And I don't know if I've ever talked about this before, but this is actually my second experience with JJ FAD and with this Suzuki. Before I did the complete makeover on this car, before it had this paint job, I was actually lucky enough to have my Suzuki on stage at a freestyle festival. A whole bunch of bands played, sold out show. And it was at Microsoft Theater in downtown LA, and JJ FAD was one of the groups that performed. And so I have some pictures of them performing with my car on stage, and I have some pictures of them leaning on the car, and you know, that was really exciting. And even more exciting to have this happen, to have them like the picture we took and to win the contest. So overall, fun experience. I'm glad we won. I'm glad we did it, and I just wanted to share that with all of you. So as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.